What's up guys, and welcome back to BigB Pixel Gun 3D, where we do some more weapon reviews, other game modes, and overall just having fun. I love giving you guys these honest opinions on weapons that we play with, also our first impressions as well. And today I want to talk to you guys about weapons that actually changes a character's appearance. I'll be trying to use all these weapons today, and I want you to comment down below which is your favorite. I will also be letting you know which is also my favorite, and also talking about maybe Pixel Gun may implement more and better things to come in the future. So let's go ahead and take a look at our setup now. I have the Zap Blaster here. I highly suggest checking out the previous video on the Zap Blaster. I had so much fun using this weapon. It was incredible, and the Zap Blaster also has a head enlargement, which we'll check out today using it. Our next weapon that we have is the Pew Blaster. Now the Pew Blaster will actually turn an enemy into a beetle. Yes, it will actually turn it into a green beetle. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is, I believe there's either a skin or there was, actually there could have been like, I think it was a hat. There was a hat that had a beetle on it, if I'm not mistaken. This beetle right here. I don't have the parts just yet to it, but it's this beast. So basically you'll turn an enemy into this right here, this beetle thing as well, which is, it's available in one of the item things, which I need to do, like one of the events. But yeah, you'll turn them into a beetle that looks exactly like that. Thought that was also super cool. Another weapon we have that you can also turn someone into something is the Witch's Sheep Cauldron. You can also turn them into a sheep, which is also extremely cool. That was around the Halloween time. And there's also, I believe, the Tiny Resizer, which this one, you turn an enemy, yeah, it's a head enlargement. So it's also like the Zap Blaster, but the Zap Blaster is way better. I would show you the Tiny Resizer, but it's literally the same. You shoot an enemy and their head gets big. It looks exactly like the Zap Blaster. So for that, I think I'm gonna, of course, have the Pew Blaster as my backup. And I have the Sheep Cauldron as this. So right now, those are really the only things you can do to really alter the way a character looks. Either you can turn them into a beetle, you can make their head look pretty big, really big, or you can turn them into a sheep. So those are really the three things there. I would love to see if you could turn a character into just maybe another type of animal or a pet. Like, what if they switch spots with their pet? That would also be quite cool. That would be actually amazing if you could do that, but I know you won't be able to do that, but it would be awesome to actually see. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test out these weapons, and I'm gonna let you know which one I like the most. By the way, if you want to turn someone into a beetle, okay, like that, as you can see, I just missed. Oh, okay, that was our teammate that was invisible. There we go, they're a beetle. I wonder what happens if you turn them into a beetle and then you actually like enlarge their head. I'm gonna see if I can test this out quick. Let's charge this up. See, also a good experiment, I think. Oh, they might actually die, I think. I think it's almost like an instant kill there. So let's turn people into beetles this game. If you shoot them, although it's like a two-shot kill with the Pew Blaster, but again, turning them into beetles is also quite fun. But I will admit though, like, it's not easy because that charge shot, you got to make sure you hit the shot. Turn them into a beetle, so we did help out a little bit. So invisible here, there we go. As you look at them running around now. And our teammate just took them out. I'm sure we turned someone into a beetle, right? It's like, I almost want to use, I might just use the Pew Blast. How about that? Let's turn someone into a sheep now. Beetle and a sheep. Bam. Oh no. We almost had that. Come on. No, so close. No, so close. Oh, I think we maybe just turned them into a sheep. Okay, here we go. We gotta focus on also winning the game too. And again, with these, you gotta fully charge it, which is why I kind of like the Zap Blaster the most, because all you have to do is shoot them. So these weapons aren't really so easy to use. That's my honest opinion. They are not easy to use. They're fun. That's if you can get the shot off and actually time it right and hit them with it. But as you can see, I don't think I've actually turned anyone into a sheep yet. Maybe one person. You. All right. And then, oh, I would have loved to charge it up and turn them into a beetle, but the thing you can count on is after you turn them into an animal, one more shot, and they're practically taken out. Overall, again, really fun weapons to use, but anything with a charged shot, you have to sometimes be Careful. What? Like that? How did that? Oh, we just turned them into, look at them running around as a sheep now. Like, that's cool. And they also, they kind of look like a pet too. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna brew this up a little bit. This special witch brew. Bam! Oh, we just missed it. We did just miss it. But we can turn them into a beetle. There we go. So I would say it's totally up to you if you want to use these weapons to kind of troll people. It's definitely good to have fun with the beetle. Like, for sure, turning someone into a beetle is really funny. Also, giving them a big head is also quite funny as well. That I will say. But I think as far as when it comes to, like, the animation and the skill bit of this, I would say Zap Blaster is probably one of the best ones to use. I personally think so. Where'd you go? Oh, hey, no jumping around, beetle. No jumping around. There we go. Hello, beetle. And they can't do anything either. Like, that is the cool thing. Now, again, the upside to it is, like, when you do turn someone into, like, let's say a sheep or a beetle, they can't shoot you. Like, they're literally helpless until you can actually, you know, take them out. But, again, with the Zap Blaster, they can still shoot you. So it's like it's kind of like a give or take, you know? Like, it's like you do good in one thing and then the other you have to worry about. Like, right now, you can't do anything to me. So a pretty short video, not really too much to it. Again, there are pros and cons, of course. Charging the shot up to actually turn them into something, you have to see if that's actually worth the time you spend. I mean, disabling them to do anything, but then you have like their whole team also fighting you too. So yeah, those are the weapons. With the Pew Blaster, you have to charge up fully in order to turn them into a beetle. You can't just shoot it and turn them into a beetle. Sheep's Cauldron as well, Tiny Resizer. You also, you know, it's just a head enlargement. They can still attack you. Zap Blaster is also just a head enlargement. They can also still attack you, but it does help you get the headshot. So I lean more towards like the Zap Blaster, Tiny Resizer. Although the Pew Blaster is a lot stronger, I feel like, and better to me personally than the Tiny Resizer, even if you upgrade it too. I just do like the Pew Blaster a lot. And Witch's Sheep Cauldron, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I rarely ever see anyone use it, but it is a cool weapon to turn people into a sheep, I must admit. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Those are some of the weapons that actually transform players. I would love to see them, you know, add some new things, of course, more in the future. I mean, the beetle just came out. I'm not saying that, okay, you know, I'm tired of the beetle already, but it opened up doors for more things to come in the future, of things that maybe, you know, weapons that you can turn players into something. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. If there was a weapon that you could create the ability to turn some player into something, what would it be? Down below in the comments. People are gonna be like, a piece of cheese. No, just kidding. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Also, any weapons you want to see me review, make sure to comment them down below. And I thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next video.